New housing in the heart of Antalya at a normal price, in installments, no tax and no agency commission. Interesting offer, isn't it? Watch this video till the very end and then you will see. No strings attached. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss other offers from the leading agency with a 20-year of experience in the Turkish real estate market, the Tolerance Company. On our channel we have a lot of interesting things about life, real estate and moving to Turkey. Those who realize the crisis is the best time to buy an apartment in one of the world's best resort towns choose non-trivial options. In Turkey, after the explosion of prices in the 22nd to 23rd year, developers began to ask for some gigantic sums even for typical apartments somewhere on the outskirts in the suburbs, far from the sea, without infrastructure. And the mass demand suddenly disappeared. And now real estate developers are in a very difficult position. Many of them cannot finish the construction, and people who invested in such projects risk to stay with unfinished objects on the balance sheet for a long time. But the house that we will show you today differs from this sad picture in literally all parameters. First of all, this house is not on the outskirts, but in the very center of Antalya, not far from the sea, near all the necessary stores, stops, entertainment points of the big city. This area will always be under demand, especially among Turks. At the same time, the house is new, it is under construction. Secondly, the price. The builder doesn't ask for crazy tons of money. This developer has realized that in crisis, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Thirdly, there is no purchase tax. And here it needs to be explained in detail, whether it is legal and where the place for a new house in the heart of Antalya came from. Let's ask the professional.
Natalia, tell us as an expert, how is this possible? After all, the center of Antalya is densely built up. Where's the place for new buildings? There are many old buildings in the center of Antalya, living in which is not very prestigious. However, there is a house and renovation program in the city. Through this program, in the city's prime locations, developers negotiate with the tenants of old houses with the support of the municipality and build modern, high-class complexes in their place. And voila, you're living in a new house in the very center. Plus, the government even exempts owners from the property purchase tax. That's 4% of the property price, and that money stays in your pocket.
Look, now I'm going to show what 4% is. Apartment 1+1 costs from 77,500 euros. A 2+1 apartment costs from 128,000 euros. That means you'll save 3,000 to 5,000 euros on taxes alone. And that's not all. Our agency doesn't take a commission for the transaction on this object, so the savings are very significant. And this is one of the most favorable offers on our site now. The Tolerance Homes always guarantee its customers the best price. On top of that, you'll have an installment plan until the end of construction. The delivery date of the facility is March 2025. The building we are talking about is a residential complex with its own infrastructure. It will have a closed green area with lighting, security and automatic gates, with surface and underground parking. The apartments are planned with gas heating. This is a favorable advantage, and for this price, you can hardly find apartments with gas. But there it is. The building will be low, only 5 residential floors. This is an earthquake-proof project. The house is being built in the central district of Antalya, which is called Muratpasha. The most complete overview of this neighborhood you can see on the link on the screen. It's this neighborhood where the most important historical monuments and attractions of Antalya are placed. The old town with its historical quarters, the ancient harbor, Minaret Ivleya, Hadrian's Gate, the archaeological museum, parks and promenades. It is about 1.5 kilometers to the seashore from this complex, and it is here that the most buses run, as well as the most convenient road junctions that lead to 2 other popular areas, Lara and Konyaaltı. The building is being constructed by a developer with a long 10 years of experience. It has about 50 completed projects and a good reputation in the market. The developer sells apartments for Turkish lira, and the installment payment is fixed in dollars or euros. This saves both parties from currency fluctuations. There is constant quality control at the construction site. This developer uses good materials. Housing is designed conveniently, taking into account all the owner's needs.
Natalia, what will the apartments look like inside? We can't show these specific apartments because the buildings are still under construction, but we can look at apartments in another building by this developer, and you'll see the quality of design, finishing and equipment. At the entrance to each apartment, there's a sturdy steel door and a color intercom to control visitor access. In the hallway and elsewhere in the apartment, there are built-in wardrobes. The kitchen is fully equipped with necessary appliances: an oven, stove, extractor fan. The bathroom and toilet are combined, and they're also fully equipped. The plumbing here is of good brands. All of this is already included in the cost of the apartment. The apartment walls are painted with water-resistant satin paint, the ceilings are finished with drywall, floors are made of high-quality ceramics and laminate flooring. Each apartment has satellite TV. It's worth noting that in Turkey all apartments are delivered with a fine finish, so after buying you won't have to think about repairs and additional expenses right away. All that's left is to buy furniture, move your things, and you can immediately start enjoying life.
Details about the object see by this number on the Tolerance website. Prices on the market may change, so please check details with the Tolerance specialists through the chat on this website or by phone on your screen.
Buying off-plan property is always a savvy investment. With Tolerance, you're guaranteed the lowest prices and a broad range of properties. For over 20 years, we've been assisting you in buying, selling and renting properties across various Turkish cities, offering professional management services as well. Furthermore, we're here to assist in opening a bank account, swiftly addressing all property payment and registration issues, and helping you acquire a residence permit or Turkish citizenship through the country's investment program. Over 1,500 happy clients all over the world vouch for our services, and they know that our support doesn't stop once the deal is done. With dozens of certified specialists working in our offices nationwide, you can rest assured that we'll always be by your side. We guarantee our clients flawless service for many years to come. That's precisely why Tolerance is the leading real estate agency in Turkey. Call or message us to find the best property, secure the lowest price, receive superior service and support at every stage of your life in Turkey. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the most valuable information on living, property and relocation in this country.